Hello all, this is Professor Olivera, and this is the first of many weekly videos that I'll be doing for you. These will be short, and these are meant to break down the discussion assignments from some of the what might appear to be complicated issues in business law to everyday explanations of the subjects and the assignments. What is law? In simple terms, it's just the rules that we in societies have set up to protect our rights, protect our properties, and protect our families and our communities, to uphold contracts so we can have commerce, and allow us to live in a safe life in the community of our choice. The basic function of law is supposed to be simple. It's to maintain the stability in the social, political, and economic systems while simultaneously permitting change. And as you watch what is going on in the United States today, change can be very difficult because people have different opinions of what law is and what the functions of law are. As you think of substantive law, simply consider this is the body of law that sets up the regulations, the legal rights, and the duties of citizens, companies, corporations, those people and organizations within a society. Where substantive law really sets up and creates, defines, and regulates the legal rights and duties, procedural law set forth the rules for enforcing those rights and duties. Thus, procedural law defines the method by which to obtain your remedy in court. We in the U.S. inherited the common law system from England, and of course it has changed over time. But in simple terms, the way to think about common law is that it's really case law. We look at precedents of what has happened in the past and what decisions have been. And the body of law that determines most of these cases comes from previous decisions. Stare decisis should be a simple principle that courts should apply rules decided in prior cases in deciding substantially similar cases. However, we as citizens watching what's going on in the United States, regardless of what your political persuasion is, you can tell how politics are interfering with decisions at times based on beliefs, religious, civil, or otherwise. With ethical fundamentalism, individuals look to a central authority or set of rules to guide them in the ethical decision-making process. The Bible, the Quran, you could name a number of those. Think about the influence in this case of what that has on morals, what that has on laws, what it has on the interpretation of laws. Think about Iran, for example. When we think about ethical relativism and its impact on lives, on communities, and moral judgment, it's interesting because it holds that when two individuals or cultures differ regarding the morality of a particular issue or action, they are both correct because morality is relative. That necessarily does not apply to some parts of law. Situational ethics. To judge the morality of someone's behavior, the person judging must actually put herself into another person's shoes to understand what motivated the other to choose a particular course of action. Interesting. Empathy. Some say a lack of empathy in judgments we are making today with each other is one of the problems we have. As you approach defining and addressing social responsibilities, is there a difference between the social responsibilities of individuals versus corporations or businesses? Some argue that corporations should have the same or more social responsibilities than we as individuals have because of the awesome power that goes with the financial gains of corporations.